I'm sure we've all got worst date stories or first date bad stories, but I've got a bit of a cracker and I feel that this needs to be told. So I get talking to this girl online, it all goes well on Plenty of Fish as you do, which is the modern way these days, and we agreed to meet up. We agreed to meet in a lovely little local park. The chat is seriously dull and I don't get a word in edgeways, but being a gentleman, obviously I pay attention and I listen. Now obviously bearing in mind this is a blind first date, I'd seen photos and she looked alright, and she told me she was the same height as me, about 5'5", 5'6", average build. Now I swear, when she turned up, I could have swore even the birds were laughing in the park at me. She turned up, she definitely wasn't average build, and she was about 6 foot. But being a gentleman, I thought, well, we're already here, might as well crack on with the dating, yeah. So we go off for a walk, chat. Well, I don't chat. She chats the whole way around. Proper boring the life out of me, but I look like I'm paying interest. And it's going terrible. I've got no interest in this woman whatsoever, but she seems keen. It gets a bit boring, but it's starting to get dark, and I'm thinking, yes, we can soon disappear. But she suggests that we take a seat and carry on the chat by the river. So we take a seat. Still chatting, I'm bored out of my mind by now, and she comes out with a right cracker.
Right, I just can't help myself, I've got to do it. I've got to kiss you, because if I don't do it now, I'm going to do it when the date ends.
The lunge occurs, and when I mean lunge, she jumps on me so fast and he fall off the bench, and I'm in complete shock. She is stuck to my lips like a leech, going at it like a dog licking its food bowl. Good grief, love, you've got to approach these things more softly. Nearly had me off the bleeding bench. But I decided I need to make my excuses and get out of here. So I come out with something like, oh, it's getting dark and I like a couple of holics about now. Do you mind if we call it a day and we'll arrange something for another time? She agrees that it's about right that this ended and that we should agree to meet again. Not that it's going to happen. And then I realised that she took the bus or got a taxi here or something like that. And being a gentleman and probably a plonker, I said, it's alright, I don't expect you to get public transport home or whatever. I'll give you a lift, it's fine, you know, it's the least I can do.
Oh, well, if you insist, that'd be lovely, thanks very much. It's nice to know you're a bit of a gentleman.
We walk back to the car, and at this point I'm thinking, nearly time to get home and bath myself in disinfectant and probably burn my lips off. Okay, we jump in the car, and it's a bit awkward. You know, I didn't really want to talk. That's right, she starts to rub my leg, and then she goes further. Yep, she starts to undo my belt and starts trying to take my trousers off, and I literally pull over into the nearest road I can find to stop and try and stop her getting my trousers off. It's at this point where the date gets to the worst part ever. She pirouettes 180 degrees from her seat onto the top of me, literally tries to mount me as I stop to say, whoa. Thank God, all I can say is she did not fit between me and the steering wheel, and she ended up with her arse wedged in my steering wheel, unable, thankfully, to mount me. I get her off me. Before I say about a million different swear words, can't say to her, I think you best get out of the car and make your way home. If she'd have wanted to, she could have done what she wanted and I'd have had no chance to stop her. So I receive a barrage of abuse for the fact I'm having to kick her out of the car, even though I don't want her to mount me. I said, thank you very much, really got to go home. But I just drove off. After I'd driven home, obviously I did the standard thing, went on the old group chat, told all my mates what had just happened, thinking I'd get support and praise for not, you know, being a bit of a dirty git. No, yeah, I got abuse, proper abuse for not having it on with this girl. Oh, you can always count on your mates for a good giggle and support in the time of need, can't you? Yeah, nice one, thanks.